Cypress Hill. I think that's how you pronounce it. Cypress. Who knows? I guess you guys will correct me. We're checking out Insane in the Brain. I have a feeling I know what this song is. But if you guys don't know, my name is itsandiroo. I am 26 years old. I am an audio engineer and producer. And actually, the vast majority of the clients that I work with out here at my recording studio are rappers. And I'm pretty sure this is rap. I'm pretty sure this is hip hop. Maybe a little bit of like rock influence. Not too sure. I think I did one reaction with Black Pegasus to Cypress Hill or Cypress Hill. But regardless, we're checking out Insane in the Brain today for the first time in full, and we're watching the music video as well. So without further ado, guys, where my two-steppers at? Oh yeah, if you guys don't know, on my channel over here, I've been doing a lot of cool reactions, a lot of classic reactions, right? We're reacting to like classic rock, classic pop, classic hip hop, classic metal, classic country, just amazing music that I didn't get the opportunity to grow up listening to. You know, I was raised on contemporary Christian music, so music like Cypress Hill was not in my rotation or in my family's rotation. So I'm taking the opportunity here on this channel to do that with you guys, and it's been amazing. The support's been amazing. I don't even know when this is going to drop. It might drop in like a week or a couple weeks, but we're almost at like 90,000 subscribers, which means 100K is right around the corner. And we started this channel like 6 to 8 months ago. I can't even remember, but like it's like we just started this channel, and it's just been amazing. And you guys have just been showing out, and I appreciate it. I love you guys so much. So we're gonna pull up this video and check out some Cypress Hill. I think it's Cypress Hill. Help me out here, guys. All right, let's get it.
Are you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
All right, this is a pretty famous beat. I didn't know it was this song. This is fire. Okay. See, this is why. Here's the thing. Like when I react to these like songs and stuff, all of these are like really legendary, right? So I usually have heard these in passing on the radio and movies and stuff like that, but never actually like sat down and listened to them all the way through. So it's funny. Occasionally I'll hear like an 80s hook or an 80s chorus or a song or like a guitar riff or something that like is super famous that I just didn't know it was from the song it was. And that's what this is for me when I'm listening to this beat. This is a very, very famous beat. Wow. Okay. Okay. This is a crazy voice. I did not know they sounded like this. All right, yo. I have to be careful when I list genre names because people get a little bit upset when I label things and throw them in the wrong box. And I'm not really throwing anything in a box. It's just how my brain as a producer goes. And you know, it's what my brain goes to. All right. And how close are these guys, Cypress Hill, to like the horrorcore rap genre, right? Like kind of adjacent to like ICP and stuff like that. You guys got to give me some history because the way that he's rapping gives me mad like horrorcore vibes, big ICP vibes, big, you know? Again, sorry if that's like a sin. I really don't know much about the history of these guys, so I don't want to offend anyone if I do anything like that. But like that's the first thing that came to my head when I heard his voice. So this is fire, dude. I love that. I love just like crazy voices and people doing inflections and just sick, just like tricks with their voice, and just it's different and it's unique, and I love stuff like that. So I have a feeling I'm gonna really like this. This is tight.
Make me wreck, the check got me going like General Electric, and the lights are blinking. I'm thinking it's all over when I go out drinking. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big 4-0, bro. I got to maintain, cause a like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane.
I knew it was this song. This is crazy. This is the first time I'm listening through this song because this like Insane in the Membrane, like everyone knows that. So this is cool. This is crazy. I didn't know this is like what the verses sounded like. This is so tight.
In the membrane.
One of the things I'm noticing too as a producer, and you notice this a lot in like kind of I guess 90s rap and hip hop from like the pre-2000s, is like the lack of like big, huge bass lines like you have now. And of course, they still existed at the time, but like, I'm not hearing a crazy, overwhelming 808. I'm not hearing anything that's like shaking the ground or anything like that. It's really just like, you know, just drums. It's drums and that little sample in the background. And it's just like, that's all you need because it's being carried by the vocals. They don't need it. You know, people listened to hip hop at this time for the lyrics. They listened to it for the impact and what they were talking about. They weren't listening to it just for a vibe or whatever. And of course that, you know, they did have a vibe to them, but like, you know, they weren't just listening to get hype. They weren't just listening, you know, people appreciated the artisticness of hip hop and how it was created in the writing and the rhyme schemes and stuff. So like I feel like these at this time hip hop instrumentals were way more stripped down and simple and not as overwhelming as you hear, you know, nowadays with everything coming out in like the last 10 years, especially, you know, with the whole distorted bass movement. And I love it. Like, you know, I love just different movements of music and how things evolve. But like, this is a really special, I think, time for hip hop, you know, and this is just, wow, this is crazy.
Too much undercover, now it's time for the blubber. Blabber, to watch that belly get fatter. Fat boy on a diet. Don't try it. Attack your ass like a looter in a riot. My shit fat like a sumo, slamming that ass. Leaving your face in the grass. Did you know I don't take a dulo lightly? Punk just jealous cause you can't outright me. Or kick that style. Wicked, wow. Happy face, you never seen me smile. Rip that mainframe, I'll explain. A nigga like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane, got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain.
I assume we're getting a third verse here. That's something that you never see nowadays. Is like 3 to 4 verse rap songs is always 2, 1, sometimes 1. It's getting shorter and shorter as time goes by. So I like the 3 verse. You know, I started hip hop just kind of listening to hip hop just like every other kid, you know, with Eminem and stuff. And when you hear like earlier, you know, stuff like that, there's always like big storytelling or just, you know, 3, like I said, 3 to 4 verse tracks, and they're usually like 4 minutes long. And it's just a shame that it like has gotten so short because I don't know. I think there's something special about it.
Like Louis Armstrong, play the trumpet, I'll hit that bong and break your all
What?
set and soon. I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch my crops. These pigs wanna blow my house
Come
down.
on.
Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm out in the night loose pad. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't
He's
make
so like staccato with his like pronunciation too. Like it's so like I feel like his voice has got to be so iconic, you know? Like I can now listen to any like you can play their music, any song by them, and I'm gonna know it's them because of how unique this voice and flow is. It's so tight.
like me. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. And like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane.
I knew it.
Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the brain.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm going crazy.
Okay. Why did they do that? All right. Yo, that was crazy. I think that's my second time I've ever actually listened to them. That might have been my first time. I'm pretty sure I did a reaction to them with Black Pegasus, but you guys should definitely recommend some more Cypress Hill because, dude, that's like that has such an iconic sound. Like the way that his voice sounds. The main dude that we heard. I don't know if there's a couple people in this or not. I think it's a group, but I could be wrong. It's like sounds so iconic. It's amazing, and I love tackling legends like this on my channel. I mean, that's what I've been doing throughout my whole channel. If you guys don't know, I also started a membership. Well, like, I don't know why I'm saying started. Like, we've had it out for a few months, but we have a membership where we drop videos early before we give them to the public. So if you want to support the channel a little bit extra, go ahead and sign up for that. But if not, don't worry. Your regular subscription means the world to me anyway. And I also have my socials in the description. So if you want to check out my life outside the reactions, definitely go follow those. And I have a lot of interesting stuff going on over there. On TikTok, like sometimes I'll go live and listen to some emo music, some rap music, not rap music, some metal. And we'll just talk music and hang out and stuff. I don't know. It's a fun time over there. So definitely follow those. And I'll see you guys later. Peace. Hey.